Lakers starting lineup. And the Atlanta Hawks are also coming off a nice win a couple of nights ago in Sacramento. Young here on the ball screen, and Trae Young has that go halfway down and out. Westbrook back with a little bit of pace for the Lakers. Kicks it out to Bradley, going to try another one, and this one is pure. Trae Young into the front court, the third leading scorer in the NBA this year. Pass never made it to Collins, and a little room service for LeBron.
And you're talking about the 56 points. You can overlook the 14 assists. That makes you a nightmare to defend, scoring, and facilitating.
Avery Bradley back to the Wahoo Cabarro. And this time Bradley secures the defensive board. James spins, draws the hit, and one. They got an easy one on the hit ahead, Mark.
And if you're Atlanta, you got to do a better job. These are the baskets that you can't surrender. Sprint back in transition, because we've seen this movie before. LeBron James running ahead, the throw ahead, and he puts your team at such a disadvantage, using that strength to take the...
At the free throw line, and the reverberation chant of MVP starting already, as he shoots 77% from the line this year for the 5th time, listed that way anyway this year. And there's your center with the steal, Monk. And Prunty calls timeout, an 8-0 run for LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead it by 7.
And it's the turnovers, the pressure they're putting with Trae Young. Active hands, LeBron with the steal. Alert, does not allow the foul to be committed. The throw ahead and the finish.
McDaniels of the T-Wolves. When I asked Coach Vogel for an update on AD, he said the organization would not be giving an update on Malik Monk there with a nice...
Reticent about divulging any kind of details. Trae Young tried to draw the foul. That's the no call that we're seeing this year. And off the miss, LeBron James with the board.
I think when he does, when he does come back healthy, they're going to be a better basketball team, because now they're much more comfortable playing with a small lineup.
Collins comes to double team James. Cross court. Malik Monk has been a great find this year for Rob Pelinka and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Think about the luxury of not just having Trae Young as a, playmaking perimeter guy that can play out of the pick and roll action. Bradley takes the mid-range jump shot and gets the contact.
Boy, Avery recently was talking about how great it is to have a guy like Bradley who you don't have to run a lot of stuff for.
And he's going to defend at a high level. Elite on-ball defender.
But he plays winning basketball, Mark.
Yeah, and he's got to own the fact that he's got to be better at taking care of the basketball. And he's embraced that and recognized it. And it gives him a chance when he's much more careful as Bradley stays hot.
Great start for Bradley. Carmelo Anthony into the game. Collins had it blocked by Johnson. Off the bounce. I know as a former point guard, you can appreciate that.
Man, beautiful pass. And he's an underrated passer.
Inside, that's Bradley.
To defend the basketball, and the back line has to do their job.
Carmelo Anthony with a catch and shoot 3. He's cooled off a little bit from downtown, but Christmas Eve, when they were in New York, he was expecting to see his family there on our Christmas Day game. He ended up having to drive as Horton Tucker makes the shot.
They've made, basically saving the season. They should be acknowledged and recognized and saluted.
Great point. Carmelo Anthony knocks down another 3.
Since he missed one game.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he missed that Sacramento game with a back injury as Horton Tucker doing a nice job offensively. They've got 10 assists on 13 made field goals, and Westbrook leading the break. LeBron with the cut, and that's going to be a blocking foul against Onyeka Okongwu. Reeves out top. Boy, he's come a long way since Summer League in Las Vegas, and his confidence burgeoning right now.
Can position to win. He doesn't hurt you. And it started in the Summer League, playing quality basketball, embracing the challenge, and earned himself a spot.
Westbrook on the drive, dishes to LeBron with the smoke. And the Lakers lead it by 9.
It goes back to what Coach was talking about. Teams look at it. We didn't do anything. We want more.
Yeah.
We're not satisfied with just making the playoffs or advancing. We want to win it all.
Yeah, they were the talk of the playoffs last year, but certainly no reason to be satisfied.
Out and excited. It's a welcome sight, not just for Michael Thompson, the dad and the family, but for fans of basketball.
Westbrook working against Cam Reddish. Monk off the pin down, got it. Kick out to right. Little sidestep three is way short. And Monk into the front court. Got a little bit of space against Bogdanovic, and he has been lethal. Butter! He knew that there was a lot of opportunity if he signed with the Lakers, and it's paying off.
You talked about it. He's a steal. He's got it going. Now feels like a world beater. In transition, little three-pointer. Take that.
Play in the half court.
Lakers on a 13-3 run, and they get a miss at the defensive end. Westbrook pushing the pace. Collins picked him up in transition. Monk, heat check. Butter! When Rob Pelinka at the time, and he knew more than anything else, there would be a lot of opportunity for him playing with LeBron James, who has a proclivity to get guys paid from time to time, Mark. Westbrook got it. And he says, thank you.
Thank you. 8 assists, 7 rebounds, so he's playing smart basketball, and good job of being patient, elevating, and staying confident, which we know he would. But did you just give me a... I'm Malik Monk. You know, I don't care what school I went to.
As we approach the midway point. Boy, Avery Bradley out here careering in the first half. Middle of a 9-0 run right now. Bogdanovic in the paint, lost the handle, and commits the foul. Took a hit right on the chin. And he took the worst of that. 15 foul against the Hawks right here. It looks like he got hit by a little recoil velocity by LeBron here with the hand. I'll be right there.
I got you. Come on, Mark, get in on the pepperoni.
No, I'm basic. I'm basic. Just cheese, maybe a little sausage. But I'm Dwayne Wade.
Soon to be Hall of Famer Dwayne Wade in a couple few years.
You think he'll make it?
Easily.
I'm being sarcastic. Please don't at me.
I'm talking to a guy. Young is up to 13 now to go along with 7 assists. Horton Tucker inside. Good rotation by the Hawks. Monk with the sidestep three. Man, he is hotter than fish grease here in the first half. To the way of 4-on-2. Trae Young missing the three. Collins tried to follow. Capella corrals the loose ball. Boy, great effort, but no result for the Hawks.
The Lakers got to get it back, because right now the Hawks are the hardest working team on the floor. And that's what has allowed them to climb back into this ballgame.
Brown with the mismatch has Capella on the perimeter. Over to Monk. Heat check. Yes. Malik. Monk up to 24. Johnson with the anticipation and the steal. Foul! Counted! Stanley Johnson with a Herculean effort and the bucket.
Previous possession, Malik Monk keeping it going. Knocked down the long ball, and then off of the stellar defense, Stanley Johnson, active hands. How about this finish? Takes it to the body of Capella, eliminates the shot blocking, gets the basket, and going to the line.
Stanley Johnson trying to complete the three-point play. What a great safety protocols. And then got another call-up subsequently from the Lakers. And had a big game on Christmas Day on ABC against Brooklyn. Monk! Hotter than Grandma's Crisco. Oh, Malik Monk with a season-high 27.
Has it going and keeping it going. In transition, you know the rules. Hand down, man down.
Doing stats alongside Benita, of course. Just making sure we're good to go here. Blocked by Capella. That's going to be a goaltend.
Tonight he's only 1 point away.
Had 48 last year. Kicking now to John Collins with LeBron reaching in and forcing a turnover. Now LeBron, right wing, Russ, all the way, score from LeBron!
How many defensive plays in the last week or so has LeBron made? He's made
Both ends of the floor. Young tried that. Good play by Stanley Johnson. Read that lob to Capella. Now the bounce once again to Russ. Same thing. Tipped up and in by LeBron. So he finishes it off after Russ couldn't knock it down on the land. It was tough.
occurred because of their defense. First by LeBron stripping John Collins and then getting out in transition to get an assist to Russell Westbrook. And then the next trip down again, it's LeBron on the play. He didn't get the assist, but he does get the hoot.
How many steals do the Lakers have? Herter has 14. He's one of 3 in double figures for Atlanta. They're going to call a tie-up or a foul?
No, they're calling a foul. It looked like a tie-up. From this angle, it really did look like he got nothing but ball, but he must have went down the arm as LeBron takes it to the rim. Wow. So that's going to be 2 free throws coming to LeBron. As LeBron is 3 for 3 from that distance, looking for points number 12 and 13.
We will remind you that each team had. Going to remind you again, John Morant and the Grizz in town. First the 2 meetings between these Western and Eastern Conference foes. LeBron after a nice bounce from THT.
Now that was just nice.
And the Heat actually ran theirs to 27 back in the Heatles era with their big 3. Carmelo firing fouled on the perimeter. Kongwu, and he'll get 3.
I don't think it's dirty and unintentional what he just did, but it's still a flagrant.
In this day and era of protecting the shooters, Mark, as a coach, how do you coach closeouts now to account for the rule?
You got to stop short. So before we were taught to close to the body and contest.
Melo knocks down the third free. Knocked away by Horton Tucker. Lakers have a 3-on-2. Ariza. Horton Tucker foul. Count it. Boy, that's not the way you want to give up a 3-point play if you're
A three-point shot in transition. Put his head down, made the play for Tucker, put him in position to take the hit and score the basket.
Foul going to go against John Collins, his 3rd personal foul. And Horton Tucker starting to come out of his slump. Tuesday night against Sacramento, he had 9
of my career.
What was it?
12 with the Indiana Pacers in 1994. I'm not going to embarrass him, but I'd make a statement.
Horton Tucker caught a body underneath.
I'd make a statement about my career, and he'd correct me.
Horton Tucker explosive here, Mark.
Well, he's got it going, and I like that they're playing through him. How about the big-time crossover and finish? Reaction from the Lakers bench. My goodness, grown man move.
Saw him going through some of those sequences in terms of getting him to manage the game. Horton Tucker feeling it, saying it with his chest. That's 10. Young blows by Reeves. Out of bounds. And that's going to be Laker basketball. Atlanta in a little zone here, Mark.
They got to figure something out to get a couple of stops.
Melo catch and shoot 3. Got it. His foot was just barely on the line. So they're calling it a long quarter. Little 2 for 1 for Trae Young. Missed the floater. Westbrook on Herter. Got to give him a little bit of space. Melo, another catch and shoot 3. And he was behind the line.
Great job of getting stops and then offensively getting it going. The unselfishness of Westbrook finding Melo. Long distance is the next best thing.
Capella and Herter. Capella wheeling inside. LeBron James knocks it away. They've got a 3-on-2. Horton Tucker. The lob. Oh, the hammer. Timeout, Atlanta. 37 years old, Jacks.
It starts on the defensive end. Active hands reward the old man. 37 is still getting it done. Mama, there goes that man.
Well short.
That is outstanding defense.
Westbrook with the step through in the layup. Westbrook kicks it out to LeBron on the kickout. Got a good look at it. Lined up those laces. And
had going 100 miles per hour and stop at that foul line and knock down that shot. No one had an answer for it.
Nobody has an answer for those fadeaways that 9 of 18 shooting. He stripped it away from Collins. Green by Carmelo on right. Little give and go. James finger roll. Free agency. Signed a 5-year, $125 million deal. LeBron. Crypto.com. Westbrook inside Bradley with a nice cut.
And that's a...
Horton Tucker kicks it out. James one more to Melo. Carmelo Anthony with 3 to the... Quay was the reigning Celebrity Game MVP.
Did he win it once or twice?
It might have been twice, yeah.
That's a good matchup.
Ron James kicks it out to Carmelo. One more to Bradley. For great execution. They need a lot at this defensive end here. James with the 15-footer.
But you have to recognize that if you're the Hawks defense.
Even expecting that. Great anticipation. And speaking of anticipation, room service. LeBron James off the steal by Monk. And LeBron with a little self-expression. Thought to be at his peak power. The Miami Heat season ticket holder, yeah.
Flex.
Oh, did I say? Okay. Row 156 and 115. Avery Bradley from deep. Monk! Oh, with the funk! Somebody shot him out of a cannon, Mark.
This is getting it done. That is out. He's out. He's played outstanding basketball. He's going to find himself on the floor when it matters most. Man. Closing out this season because of the way he's playing for them.
His bounce has bounce. Sharif Cooper in the ball game gave it away to Reeves. Horton Tucker downhill. Got the layup. Nice savvy move by Austin Reeves to